NK Telco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to cover high school basketball, where the Ottoville Big Green will take on the Minster Wildcats. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, Grand Lake Health Systems, Butcher's Family Floor Store, and NK Telco. My name is Jeff Henshin, pleased to bring you this live stream action between the Putnam County League Ottoville Big Green and the Midwest Athletic Conference Minster Wildcats. The Big Green enter tonight's game 8-2 overall, 1-0 in PCL play. They did not play last night. Their last game was on Tuesday, January 2nd, a win over Columbus Grove. Minster enters tonight 3-3 overall, 0-1 in MAC play. They suffered their league loss last night to Parkway by 3 points, 48-45. So the Cats will look to bounce back from that loss, and Ottoville will look to build on their momentum as they have put together a fine season at 8-2. We are just about ready now for the national anthem and then the introduction of players, our keys to the game, and the opening tip. All here on NK Telco Sports. Stay tuned.
The Hometown Opportunity Platform is exceptional.
It is focused, laser focused on the careers in our four-county region.
100% of the time we go to Hometown Opportunity. We've had great success from a handful of applications when we need them, as well as a recent one where we had 67 applicants.
Honestly, it's a competitive advantage.
The hometown experience has been everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Welcome back to Minster Gymnasium, home of the Wildcats. My name is Jeff Henshin, getting ready now to bring you the starting lineups, but first the officials. Your officials tonight: Ray Bradshaw with 13 years, John Hines with 18 years, and Michael Lampton with 15 years. The men in stripes tonight. Now the starters for the Ottoville Big Green. Number 2, Jace Langhouse, averaging 8.9 a game. Number 3, Garrett Trentman, averaging 3.5 points. Number 5, Adam Brinkman, averaging 5.4. Number 10, Landon Horstman, averaging 11.4. Number 24, Michael Turnwald, averaging 11.4. And Ottoville is coached by Keith Utendorf in his 7th season, assisted by Connor Litzenhauser, Pat Miller, and JV coach Zach Weber. Freshman coach also Blake Henry. Those are the starters for the Big Green. And now the starters for the Minster Wildcats. Number 0, Ian Holman, averaging 5 points. Number 1, Cole McClurg, averaging 8 points a game. Number 4, Cole Richard, averaging 14 points. Number 12, Brogan Steffi, averaging 9 points a game. Number 42, Cole Albers, averaging 8 points a game. And the Cats are led by head coach Michael McClurg in his 8th season, assisted by Logan Summer, Mike Kettner, JV coach J.J. Warmeyer, freshman coach Roger Boki. Those are your starting lineups. Now our keys to the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. For the Ottoville Big Green, Coach Udenford stressed possession advantage. He thought that that's our greatest metric they have. If we can be positive in possession differential, we have a great chance to win. They want to minimize their own turnovers and create some of them. Control the glass and have good pressure and pace. We want to be able to get out in transition and have easier looks for our shooters and scorers earlier in the possession if possible. And for the Minster Wildcats, they want to limit their turnovers to under 10, utilize their size underneath, and take advantage of maybe some good shooting that they have if they can get back on track from last night's struggle offensively. As a good start there for the Cats. Cole McClurg answers as Coach McClurg was pleased with his team's defensive effort last night, just could not get on track offensively. And again, that's a big key for his team tonight, is if they can just flat out shoot better, good things happen when their team scores the ball. A good start for the Cats on offense. 2-0 the lead. Big Green, their first possession. Nearly, nope, did cause the turnover. Steffi with the shot, misses. His tip was off, rebounded by number 10, Landon Horseman. Spin up. Shot by Michael Turnwald, just short, and the Cats trying to push tempo here. Catch, maybe get an advantage, beating a Big Green down the court, but good job by Ottoville getting back. Steffi pulls up, hits a jumper, a 4-0 lead to start the game. Again, Ottoville did not play last night. Their last game was on Tuesday, so they've had a few days of rest, if you will. The Cats had a league contest last night on the road at Parkway, a game in which they lost. Homan defending against number 10, Horseman. Off the mark, rebounded by the Cats. Here comes Cole McClurg. McClurg, left side, right hand, no good. Cole Albers with the rebound, but before that, there's a whistle. Ian Homan pulls down a Big Green rebounder, so Homan picks up his first foul. Team's first. Minster lost last night 48-45 at Parkway. They defeated Anna the game before 57-49. Again, the Cats come in 3-3 overall. Ottoville comes in a very impressive 8-2 in their 10 games. Facing a man-to-man Wildcat defense. Tough shot as Langhouse went in against the 6'8" sophomore Cole Albers. Ball knocked away. Holman gets the loose ball up to the 6'8" sophomore, and he will hand off to Brogy, Steph Brogy, or Brogan Steffi. Shot missed. Holman goes up with it, no good. Rebounded by Albers. A third look coming up for the Wildcats. Cole Richard, his attempt no good. And the battle for the boards is won finally by Michael Turnwald. And he goes coast to coast, cut off. Adam Brinkman had it, and it will reset the offense for the Big Green. We've played 3 minutes of basketball. Ottoville yet to score. Horseman lost the handle. Turnover, Big Green. Cole Richard on the right side misses. Cole Albers with the follow-up put-back bucket. A 6-0 start for Minster. And Coach Udendorf will take a timeout, 30-second timeout here on NK Telco Sports, brought to you by Precision Strip. We'll take a break and come right back with more basketball.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to to better service you and get you back on the road. Carriage Works has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for Carriage Works. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Welcome back to Minster. Coach Utendorf called a 30-second timeout. Obviously not happy with how his team has opened up. They trail by 6. A lot of ball game to go. See how his players respond from the 30-second adjustment of attitude, if you will. So rough start for the Big Green as Minster's played some pretty tight defense and scored the ball on offense. Here are the first 3.5 minutes of action. Ball knocked away and off of the hands, last touch by the Big Green, number 33, Keaton Snipke. And I failed to mention him as maybe he was already, okay, Snipke's in the ball game. He's a 6'3 senior. Cole McClurg. Hands off to Cole Richard, now up to Cole Albers. So 3 Coles have touched it. Steffi for 3. In for Brogan Steffi. He now has 5 points, a 9-0 lead for the Cats here. Cut off on the drive there was Mormon. Turnover, Ottoville. Steffi, Euro step through. His shot missed, rebounded by Ottoville's Keaton Snipke in transition. Maybe blocked by Cole Albers on the attempt by Garrett Trentman. Andy Mormon, number 23, into the contest for the Big Green. Also 5 and 25. 5 is a returning starter. Brinkman, also 25, Ashton Miller, 5'11 sophomore. In for the Big Green as taking the ball out of bounds is Ashton Miller. Turnwald with the basketball, being guarded by Steffi. Andy Mormon gives it back to Keaton Snipke. Snipke, 9 of 28 on the season, now 10 of 29. Just over 30% three-point shooter is a 6'3 senior who averages 12 points a game. It took Ottoville over 4 minutes before they scored their first points. They trail by 6 now. McClurg no good. Albers there for the tip in. Good follow-up offensive rebound for the Wildcats for the 6'8 sophomore. He has 4 points. Only took 4 shots last night in their loss at Parkway. Has 4 points here early in the quarter, midway through the quarter. Nice job of Andy Mormon hanging with it. He had missed the first shot, hung in there, got his offensive rebound, went back up. And Ottoville has scored on back-to-back possessions. They trail 11-5. Steffi able to get rid of it as Ottoville put some double team pressure on the basketball. They almost create a steal. Steffi will teardrop it in. Steffi now with 7. Nice start for Brogan Steffi. He has 7 of the Minster 13 points. Turnwald to the basket. Whistle, foul on Brogan Steffi, his first, Minster's second. Two free throws coming up for number 24, Michael Turnwald. 32 of 46 for 70% on the foul line so far this season for the 5'11 sophomore. He averages 4 points a game and a couple of rebounds. And for Minster, 2 and 10. 2 is Andrew Kettner. Number 10 is Connor Smeezing. Snipke misses both. Offensive rebound stays with the Big Green. They'll keep the possession alive. They trail by 8. Ashton Miller wheels, deals, and he is fouled by Minster's number 2, Andrew Kettner. Kettner's first, team's third. Ashton Miller, 72% foul shooter, 13 of 18 on the season. Will look to knock it down for the 5'11 sophomore. And he does. The left-hander connects. He averages just over 4 points a game. Longhouse, 6'2 senior Starter for the Big Green returns to the court with 2:13 to play. Making both free throws is Miller, and Ottoville will now apply their full court zone defense. Cole Richard able to get it, and here comes a double team. Richard able to get out of it. Kettner for three, misses. Long rebound belongs to the Cats. Cole Richard will try it, no good. Into the hands of Cole Albers, no good. Cole Albers with 4 points. Will have a chance to add to his total with 2 free throws. He's a 71% free throw shooter on the season. 6'8" sophomore, averages 8 points a game and 9 rebounds. Cole McClure back in for Minster. And Garrett Trentman, number 3, back into the lineup for Coach Utendorf. Albers connects on 1 of 2. He has 5 points in the game. 14-7. Under 2 minutes to play in the quarter. Travel violation called, and Cole Albers is hopping on 1 foot. He maybe tweaked his ankle. He will ask to be taken out. Ian Homan will come in for Albers. Cole trying to walk it off. McClurg will walk it up, being defended by Andy Mormon. Mormon tips it away, nearly comes up with a steal. Minster recovers. Smeezing with the basketball. Being defended by Longhouse. Whistle, personal foul against Andy Mormon, his first, team second. One minute, 19 seconds to play in the quarter. Your officials again tonight: Ray Bradshaw, John Hines, and Michael Lampton. The men in stripes for this non-conference basketball game Saturday night. McClurg to the basket. Shields the ball with his body and scores his 4th point as he kisses it off the glass. Jace Langhouse across the timeline. Under a minute to play. Langhouse. Travel violation called against Ottoville as Cole Richard now kind of bent over. I think he took an inadvertent shot to the throat. He checks out. Brogan Steffi, back in for the Cats. They have a 9-point lead with 54 seconds to play. McClurg back over to Steffi. Back over to McClurg as they work the ball up into the front court against the zone defense. Holman with the basketball. He goes up off the glass, no good. Good defense by Ottoville's Keaton Snipke. Force Holman into a difficult shot. And there's a blocking foul on Connor Smeezing. Smeezing will pick up his first foul, team foul number 4. Cole Richard, after taking a shot, let's say maybe in the throat, feels better, comes back in for Brogan Steffi. Jace Langhouse will take it out of bounds. They get it into Landon Horseman. He turns against Homan. Straight up defense by Ian Homan. Rebound Ian Homan. Richard into the paint, no good. Up in the air with a board as Landon Horseman. 14 seconds to play. 16-7 in favor of the Wildcats. Nice pass. Shot missed, though, by the Big Green as Horseman couldn't get it to drop. McClurg. Smeezing for 3. No. 8 minutes are in the books here at Minster. Your score after 1. 16-7 in favor of the Wildcats here on NK Telco Sports. Welcome back to Minster as NK Telco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you high school basketball between Ottoville and Minster. My name is Jeff Henshin. 8 minutes are in the books. Coach McClurg's team on top by 9, 16-7. First quarter scoring for the Cats. Brogan Steffi with 7. Cole Albers with 5. Cole McClurg with 4, the total of 16. For Ottoville, 3 from Keaton Snipke, 2 from Ashton Miller, 2 from Andy Mormon, their total of 7. A lot of basketball to go for the Big Green as they will try to bounce back from a rough first quarter, not only shooting but taking care of the basketball. We'll go to work against Minster here. They'll open up with a 3-point try by Keaton Snipke. He hit his first one he took in the first quarter. He hits now his second. That's number 11 on the season for the 6'3 senior, again averaging 12 points a game. He now has 6. Good start for the Big Green here in the second quarter. Cole Albers, who had a tweaked ankle early in the midway through the first quarter, back into the ball game, as Cole McClurg now with 6 points. Nice penetration by Langhouse. He will kick out. And Garrett Trentman will score his 10th triple of the year. A very good 38% three-point shooter is Garrett Trentman for the 5'11 junior. Albers, nice pass. He gets the assist. Brogan Steffi gets the bucket. Steffi now with 9. Came in averaging 9. So Steffi already at his average. And we're just into the second quarter. Shot at the basket there by Turnwald, no good. Follow-up bucket. Attempt by Horseman off the mark. Cats lead by 7. McClurg thought about it, dribbles. Albers way up top will swing it around to Richard. Cole Richard from the elbow off the mark. Off of Ian Holman's hands. Team rebound for the Big Green. They trail by 7. Coach Keith Utendorf in his 7th season for Ottoville. Coach Michael McClurg in his 8th season at Minster. Turnwald. Trentman, they dump it down inside to Horseman. He muscles his way in and goes up off glass and in. Landon Horseman, who averages 11 points a game for the 6'4 junior, scores his first points of the contest. A 5-point Minster lead now, 20-15. McClurg for 3. Bottom of the net, Cole McClurg. Very good 63% three-point shooter. Nice drive and attempt there by Michael Turnwald. It was strong off the glass. McClurg tries again, misses. Ottoville will advance. They trail by 8. Pass in the interior is tipped away. It will stay with Ottoville. Snipke, left-handed layup and score. Snipke now with 8. And back to a 6-point Wildcat lead. 23-17 with 5:19 to play. Steffi draws contact. Steffi scores the basketball and will go to the line to complete the 3-point play. 11 points for Steffi. Foul goes against number 24, Michael Turnwald, his first, team's first. Adam Brinkman, number 5, back in for Ottoville. Steffi, 88% free throw shooter on the season, completes the 3-point play. He had 7 in the first quarter points, 5 now here in the second, 12 in the ball game. Came in averaging 9. He has 12 of the 26. Trentman up top to Snipke. He's pulled Albers away from the basket by doing that. Losing the basketball, knocked out of bounds by the Cats. Ottoville underneath their own basket with 4:50 to play in the half. Jace Langhouse into Brinkman. Hand off to Turnwald. Foul on Smeezing. Going up to shoot was Snipke. First of the quarter for the Cats. Second of the game for Smeezing. Snipke, 8 points in the contest already, averages 12. His first 2 free throw attempts. Makes good on the first. He's a 68% free throw shooter on the season. 13 of 19 coming in. Now make that 14 of 20. Eight points for Snipke. In and out. Albers with the rebound. Steffi will walk it up following the Snipke miss. Cole McClurg. Brogan Steffi now. Gets it to drop. Nice half of action for number 12, Brogan Steffi. He now has 14 points. Half of the Cats' offense. Snipke, again, by playing outside, has brought Albers away from the basket. Langhaus, his backdoor pass was knocked away. Foul by Brogan Steffi. He is fouled by Ottoville's Adam Brinkman. Brinkman, his first, team's second. Correct that. Foul one against Langhaus. His first, team's second. Cole Richard, number 4 with the basketball for the Wildcats, just came in at the dead ball. Holman not looking for it. McClurg recovers. Finds a crease, can't get it to score. Defensive board. Adam Brinkman. Ottoville trails by 10. Nice move, good acceleration for number 24, Michael Turnwald. Kind of found a gap in the Minster defense. They couldn't recover quick enough. Turnwald scores the ball and gets a foul against number 1, Cole McClurg, his first, Minster's second. 70% free throw shooter, no good. Albers up with the rebound. Brogan Steffi with the basketball now. He's, again, had a nice offensive quarter or half with 14 points. Steffi gets the hometown hop. 17 points first half for Steffi. Trying to answer back was Brinkman on his 3-point attempt. Cole Albers with another rebound. Steffi shot no good. Holman with the rebound. And he is fouled going back up for the shot. Now to go against Ottoville's number 10, Landon Horseman, his first, team's third. Ian Holman, 40% free throw shooter on the season for the 6'3 junior, averages 5 points a game, also 5 rebounds. Collected one of those rebounds in this possession that earned him the free throws as he was fouled in the act of shooting. Holman, his first point, and now a 12-point lead for Minster. They got off to a great start, 6-0, have not looked back. Holman makes good on both free throws. 2 points in the game for Holman, a 13-point Minster lead. Cats 3-3 on the season, Ottoville 8-2. Shot taken by Tretman, a little bit of contact, no call, that stays with the Big Green. Tretman will try from 3 and he will get it. His second made 3-point shot of the game. Number 11 on the season. 6 points for the 5'11 junior, came in averaging just over 3.5. Smeezing pass intended for Cole Richard, stolen by Landon Horseman. 10-point deficit for the Big Green. 3-point shot, Turnwald no good. Smeezing with the board for the Cats. 2 minutes, 22 seconds to play until half. McClurg will bring it up. The 6-foot sophomore will walk it across the timeline. And his dad will call a timeout, precision strip timeout taken by the Cats. A 30-second timeout with 2:15 to play in the half. Minster on top, 33-23. Sponsors allow us to bring you this live stream action. High school boys basketball include Carriage Works, Chiltex LLC, Cy Sweeterman, Dickman Supply, Elmwood Assisted Living, Hometown Opportunity, Hillsman Automotive, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric, Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, SecureCom, Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Crown Equipment, Shelby County Veteran Services, St. Henry Bank, and WCSM. Thank you to those fine sponsors that allow us to do this. High school basketball once again between Ottoville and Minster. 10-point Wildcat lead. Minster led by 9 at the end of the first quarter, 16-7. Have led by as many as 12 here in the second. Cole Richard with the basketball up to Cole Albers. Over to Ian Holman. 2 minutes to play in the half. Ball knocked away, but out of bounds. Good defensive play by number 23, Andy Mormon. Mormon knocks it out of bounds. Will stay with Minster. Cole McClurg finds Holman. Holman's shot was blocked, out of bounds. Block shot was by Keaton Snipke, but it does go out of bounds. It'll stay with Minster. Holman to Albers, over to Steffi. He goes to the basket. Has had a beautiful first half. That gives him 19 now in the half. Quickly come back the Ottoville Big Green and get into around Cole Albers at the rim was Michael Turnwald. He has 4 points. Averages 11 points a game, and that brings it back to 10. Minute and a half to play first half. Steffi gets a high screen from Holman. And there's a whistle. Personal foul goes against Ottoville's number 23, Andy Mormon, his second. Team's fourth. In for the Big Green, number 2, Jace Langhouse. Ian Holman on the sideline at the 28-foot mark. Puts it into play with Brogan Steffi in the back court. He'll be picked up by Langhouse, and they'll flip it over to McClurg. Nearly is a steal. Nice spin move. Good defense by Holman. Whistle, though, at the shot at the rim. Foul on Ian Holman. Landon Horstman with the good steal. An aggressive move to the basket to draw the Minster foul against Holman, his second foul. Third foul of the quarter for Minster. Landon Horstman, no good on the free throw. Ottoville shoots free throws at 65% as a team. They have missed a handful tonight. 9 attempts they've made, or this will be their 9th attempt. They're 3 for 8. Make that now 4 for 9. Horstman does capitalize with getting a point off the turnover. Clock running now at a minute 11. 9-point lead for the Wildcats. Double team coming for the Big Green as Minster can't throw out of it. Good anticipation by Garrett Trentman. Points off turnovers. Trentman cashes in on the steal and score. His 8th point of the game. They all came here in the second quarter. And will force another Minster turnover. Back-to-back turnovers as Steffi tries to skip it over to Smeezy and goes out of bounds. Jace Langhouse with a 7-point deficit with the basketball. Dumps it into Snipke. Nice backdoor pass. Assist Snipke. Basket Horstman. And just like that, it's a 5-point game for the Wildcats. The pressure here in the backcourt has caused some Minster turnovers. It's going to force a Minster timeout here with 31 seconds to play in the half. Precision strip timeout on the court. We'll take one with them. It's 35-30 in favor of Minster.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
31 seconds left in the half. My name is Jeff Henson, bringing you tonight's basketball game from Minster. Ottoville has crept back into this. They trailed by as many as 12. They now trail by 5. My notes have down Minster led 33-23 at 2:15 to play in the half. So the Big Green have outscored Minster 7-2 in just over 2 minutes of action, or nearly 2 minutes, and trail by only 5 now. The defense has caused some turnovers, and they've been able to capitalize those turnovers by Minster into points for themselves. We're down to the final 15 seconds. McClurg over to Steffi. Steffi has 19 first half points. Smeezing to Cole Albers. Clock at 7. Skip pass out to Richard. Clock at 3. 16-footer by Richard. No good. That's the first half buzzer. Coach Udendorf clapping his hands. He's happy with his team's performance. I should say their comeback. They trail by 5. We'll come back after a break with second half action here on NK Telco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
NK Telco Sports and its sponsors welcome you back to Minster. We're at halftime. Wildcats lead the Big Green 35-30. And with our Grand Lake Health Systems mid-game stats, let's take a look. The Big Green hit 11 two-point shots in the first half, made 3 three-point shots, and were 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Again, 11 two-pointers, 3 three-pointers, and 4 or 5 from the line. Their total of 35. Actually, I'm sorry, that was for Minster. 11 for Minster, 3 three-pointers, and 4 or 5 from the line for the Cats for their total of 35. For Ottoville, 7 two-point shots were made, 4 three-pointers were made, and 4 of 9 from the foul line for Ottoville. Again, 7 two-pointers, 4 three-pointers, and 4 of 9 from the free throw line. Their total of 30. Scoring in the first half for the Wildcats, 19 points from Brogan Steffi, 9 from Cole McClurg, 5 from Cole Albers, 2 from Ian Homan, their total of 35. For Ottoville, 9 from Keaton Snipke, 8 from Garrett Trentman, 5 from Landon Horstman, 4 from Michael Turnwald, 2 apiece from Ashton Miller and Andy Mormon, their total of 30. And that's where we sit as we begin the third quarter. Thank you to Grand Lake Health Systems, our mid-game stats sponsor. My name is Jeff Henson. Hope you're enjoying this telecast of non-conference basketball between Ottoville, the Big Green from the Putnam County League, and the Minster Wildcats from the Midwest Athletic Conference. Your officials tonight are Ray Bradshaw with 13 years of service, John Hines with 18 years of officiating, and Michael Lampton, 15 years of officiating. And we're underway, third quarter. The 8-minute clock has started. Brogan Steffi, again, 19 first half points. Starts, he squeeze it down to Albers. He's double teamed to kick it out. Man-to-man defense for the Ottoville Big Green. Steffi to Cole Richard. Richard will fire a three. That's off the mark. Cole Richard able to recover his own missed shot. Save it out to Steffi, and the Wildcats will reset their offense on this offensive rebounding opportunity. Steffi to the basket, no good. Tipped around and into the hands of Garrett Trentman. And there's a foul on Holman. He lost verticality. He had his arm extended out. That's an easy call, and a foul goes against Holman, his third. Free throws coming up for Ottoville is number 10, Landon Horseman. Horseman 1 for 2 from the line. Those were in the second quarter. That one is good. Connor Smeezing in to replace Holman with the 3 fouls. Horseman can't get both to drop, and it goes off of Garrett Trentman. Full court pressure put on by the Big Green. It became effective in the second quarter, especially late in the quarter, as Richard goes to the hoop, draws contact, and a foul against Ottoville. Snipke, his first foul, team's first of the half. Cole Richard has been kind of quiet tonight. He's scoreless. He's their leading scorer at 14 points a game. His first free throws of the night and his first point of the game. 70% free throw shooter. Richard is good on both for the 6-foot junior. His first 2 points in the ball game. 6-point Cat lead. Nice job defensively by the Minster Wildcats, preventing the backdoor cut. Losing the handle on the way up with Snipke. Good defense by the Cats, and away with the ball they come. They look to grow this 6-point lead. Richard, his three-pointer, a little bit strong, and into the hands of Trentman. Corner three by Turnwald, no good. Albers with another rebound, pushing the tempo. Nice hands defensively, though, by number 10, Horseman, with the steal. Snipke has made 2, now make that 3. So that's numbers 10, 11, and 12. Came in making 9 in the first 10 games. He's made 3 tonight. He has 12 points now in the contest. McClurg will travel, and that will give the basketball back to the Big Green, a 3-point deficit. Mentioned earlier, Cole McClurg hit a three-pointer. He is hitting at 63% for Cole McClurg. We'll see once he hit 1 in the second quarter. Right now, Ottoville with the basketball is muscling his way in against Cole Albers as number 10, Landon Horseman. Horseman now with 8 points and a 1-point deficit. A good hustle play for number 2, Jace Langhouse. Throwing it off of Brogan Steffi. And Ottoville, which trailed by as many as 12 in the second quarter, a chance to take the lead for the first time in the ball game. Minster opened up a 6-0 lead to start. And Ottoville will toss it away out of bounds. So Minster defense comes up, forcing the turnover. Brogan Steffi into the front court, over to Cole McClurg. Cole Richard over to Cole Albers. Connor Smeezing. Steffi from 15 feet short on the shot. Rebounded by Landon Horstman. A 6-2 start for the Big Green to start The third quarter has them trailing by 1. Michael Turnwald, averaging 5 assists on the season with the basketball. The 5'2 sophomore gives it off to Garrett Trentman. Snipke, tough shot, off the glass. Snipke, 5 points in the quarter, 14 in the game, and the Big Green have their first lead in the ball game, 38-37. Pass intended for Albers off his hands, turnover Minster. They make that now an 8-2 scoring advantage for the Big Green. And their first lead of the contest in their last possession they got. Looking to build that 1-point lead. Snipke, the floater teardrop shot is good. 7 in the quarter, 16 in the ball game. 3-point Ottoville lead, 40-37. McClurg able to advance it over. They flip it down. Nice pass as Richard can't make the shot. It'll stay with Ottoville. Steffi, a nice quarterback pass, if you will, to Richard, who couldn't come up with the basket. It stays with Minster. Holman to Albers. Over to Steffi. Steffi pulls up from 12. No good off the iron. Michael Turnwald with the rebound. Reverse layup, basket, assist. Turnwald, bucket, Langhouse. All Ottoville here to start the third quarter. Minster will take a timeout. Ottoville leads Minster 42-37 on NK Telco Sports.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
Welcome back to Minster. We are in a precision strip timeout called by head coach Michael McClurg. Ottoville has turned up the heat. At one point in the second quarter, they trailed 33-23 with 2:15 to go in the half. And since that time, they've outscored Minster 19-4. So the offense has picked up for Ottoville. Their defense has been superb. They forced some turnovers. And Minster has suddenly found it difficult to score after scoring 16 and 19 respectively to start the game. Just 2 free throws here in the third as we played 4 minutes and 8 seconds. And those 2 free throws were by Cole Richard, but they have not been able to get their offense gelling, and they will try to go to work. Only down by 5, a lot of basketball to go as Albers gets it. Skips it over to Cole McClurg. McClurg will get the harm and the hoop. Big bucket for the sophomore guard. His 11th point. He draws the third foul against Andy Moorman. McClurg looking for now what would be his 12th point. Can't get it tipped and into the hands of Moorman. Turnwald will bring it up. Again, he averages 5 assists on the season along with his 11 points. He'll have a chance to add to that point total as he had a good change of pace, acceleration to get past Brogan Steffi. Steffi, his second foul. Team second. Turnwald 0 for 3 tonight. 70% free throw shooter, gets the first one now, is 1 for 4. Michael Turnwald, 5'10", senior, averaging 11 points a game. Goes 1 for 2, offensive rebound to Langhouse, and he'll reset the Ottoville offense. A 4-point Ottoville lead. Man-to-man defense for the Wildcats. Brinkman steps out of bounds on his attempt to go baseline. The dead ball turnover will allow Ottoville to match up their zone defense, make that man-to-man defense. Well, a little trap out of it. Holman with the basketball. Gets it down the court to Albers, back to McClurg. McClurg will be fouled by number 10, Landon Horstman. Second for Landon Horstman, team's third. So it will be shooting free throws here for Cole McClurg. He's 0 for 1. That came a couple possessions ago as he was fouled scoring a basketball. Hits that free throw. He's 1 for 2 on the night, 66% free throw shooter on the season. For the 6-foot sophomore, who averages 8 points a game. He's got 12, keep it 12. 3-point Ottoville lead, 2 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the third quarter. Horstman. Turnwald working against Steffi. Horstman again with the basketball as they work on the perimeter. A 3-point opportunity by Turnwald is good. His first 3-pointer of the night, his 9th of the season, and a 6-point Ottoville lead. McClurg reverse layup misses, knocked out of bounds off McClurg or off of Albers. It will go to Ottoville. Ashton Miller back onto the court for the Big Green. A 6-point Ottoville lead with 2 minutes, 2 seconds to play third quarter. Advancing it into the front court is Turnwald. He hit the 3-pointer of the last possession. Spinning, shooting, left-handed jumper off the glass, and then for number 25, Ashton Miller, 5'11 sophomore, now with 4 points. Turnover, Minster. 8-point lead for Ottoville. Playing with a lot of confidence. 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded by McClurg. Steffi over to Cole Richard. They'd like to get him started. That may help. His first 3-point shot of the night. His first field goal of the night. He has 5 points in the game. Came in averaging 14. Turnwald from 16. Turnwald gets it. 6 in the quarter, now 10 points in the basketball game for Turnwald. Came in averaging 11.4, also dishes out 5 assists. Final seconds here, if you will. We're down to 45 seconds, a 7-point Ottoville lead. Steffi with the basketball being guarded by Langhaus. Cole Albers gets it, finds Ian Holman underneath. Assist, Cole Albers, basket, Ian Holman. Holman his 4th point, but the assist, the nice pass from Cole Albers. Final seconds, it looks like Ottoville will settle to take the last shot of the third quarter. They lead by 5. They trailed by 5 entering the quarter. They lead by 5, probably, or right now trying to exit the quarter. That will turnover will give Minster plenty of time to try to cut into the 5-point lead. As some threes enter the floor for Ottoville. Trentman, number 3, and also Snipke, number 33, back onto the court. Brogan Steffi, clock at 5-4. He gets a screen. Tough shot, 3-pointer, no good. Albers tip, no good, and that's how the third quarter will end. Your score after 3 complete. Ottoville, 50. Minster, 45. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the fourth 8-minute quarter here on NK Telco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
NK Telco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you high school basketball. We are currently at Minster, where Ottoville has come to town. They lead by 5 entering the fourth quarter. They trailed by 5 at halftime. They outscored Minster 20-10 in the third quarter, and now have the 5-point cushion. Ottoville 8-2 on the season. Minster 3-3 on the season. Clock starts. Under 8 minutes to play in the ball game. There's a collision. The body goes down. And a foul on number 33, Keaton Snipke, his second, team's first of the fourth quarter. And for the Wildcats, number 2, Andrew Kettner, 6'1" sophomore, into the ball game. Brogan Steffi had 19 points at half, was scoreless in the third quarter. Cole Richard was scoreless at half. He now has 5 points in the ball game, those coming in the third. Kettner just off the bench, in and out, no good. Rebounded by number 10, 6'4" junior Landon Horseman. Turnwald brings it up the court for the Big Green. 3-point attempt off the mark by Trentman. Minster pushes the tempo down. Ottoville does a nice job getting back. Richard works. Tough shot. No good. Richard cannot come up with a loose ball. There'll be a tie-up. Possession will favor Minster. It'll stay with the Cats on the held ball possession. Seven minutes, 5 seconds left in the contest. Your officials once again tonight with 13 years of officiating experience, Ray Bradshaw. With 18 years of experience, John Hines. And with 15 years of experience, Michael Lampton. 7 minutes left to play and 5 seconds. Albers gets the basketball for the Cats. Cole Richard will fire a 3 from straight on. Not get the hometown hop. It'll stay with Minster as it goes off the hands of Horseman. Boy, Minster would love to see Cole Richard get in the groove. He was scoreless in the first half, came up with 5 points in the third quarter on a 3-point shot and 2 free throws. Holman behind the 3-point line now will look for someone, find Cole Richard. Off balance shot by Richard. He kind of lost his momentum. And there's a foul on Holman. His fourth. Team's first of the fourth quarter. So Minster, a couple opportunities there in that possession, can't come up with points. McClurg will replace Holman with the 4 fouls. Miller inbounds the basketball to Turnwald. A 20-point third quarter, I should say 20-10 third-point quarter scoring advantage, has the Big Green up by 5. Miller, left-handed shot, no good. Offensive rebound, and nope, but with a foul. The bucket does not drop for the 6'4" junior Landon Horseman, but he does pick up the foul against Minster. Cole Albers, his first foul. Team foul number 2 against Minster, and 2 free throws coming up for number 10, Landon Horstman. 2 for 4 on the night. 2 for 5. He came in at 73%. Right now, the Big Green are 6 of 14 from the line. And the second one goes in. 6-point lead. Minster needs to be careful with the basketball as they get it double teamed. Skip pass over to Richard. And Cole Richard hits his second three-pointer of the game. Now has 8 points in the contest, all here in the second half. It's a 3-point Ottoville lead. Snipke spins, pivots, off the glass, and in. 7 points in the third quarter, 2 here in the fourth, so that's 9 in the second half, which matches his 9 in the first half, which gives him 18 in the game. Came in at averaging 12.3, so he's gone above his season average as Steffi tries the left-handed layup, and he does. His first points in the second half, that gives him 21. Wasting no time was Michael Turnwald, going to the basket in transition quickly and picks up a Minster foul against Brogan Steffi. Steffi his third foul and also team foul number 3 of the quarter. Michael Turnwald at the line, and he has, let's say, struggled a little bit. This will become attempt number 7. He's 1 for 6 right now, and again, he's a very decent 70% free throw shooter on the season. Having trouble tonight. He does get 1 of 2. Makes him 2 for 7. A 4-point Ottoville lead. McClurg finds Albers. He's a nice target to hit. Richard hit his last 3. No good. The rebound and then the foul against Cole Richard. Richard with the foul, his first, team's number 4. Jace Langhouse caught the rebound. He had one idea, and that was get to the other end of the court as fast as possible, and that's when Cole Richard fouled him. 4 fouls now on the Wildcats in the quarter. The next foul will be 2 shots for the Ottoville Big Green. Jace Langhouse back to Turnwald. Inside to Snipke. Nice bounce pass. Assist, Snipke. Basket, Horseman. Horseman now with 11 points. He averaged 11 coming in. He's right at 11. 6-point Big Green lead. McClurg, tough shot. Albers with another rebound. He cashes in and draws contact. 7th point for Albers. And the foul goes against Snipke. His 3rd foul for Keaton Snipke, along with his 18 points. Big free throw here for Cole Albers, a 71% shooter on the season. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Make that 1 for 3. Rebounded by Jace Langhouse. He only has 2 points. He came in averaging just under 9, but he's done a lot of other things well tonight for the Big Green. Snipke takes to the basket. Block shot, Cole Albers, and a foul on Ian Holman. That would be his 5th. He'll finish the game with 2 points. Nice defensive play by Albers to block the shot, but it went into the hands of Horseman, and that's when the contact was whistled on Holman, who finishes with 2 points on 2 free throws. With 4:24, Holman sits down for the night with the 5 fouls. Connor Smeezing replaces him. Free throws coming up for Landon Horseman. Horseman good on the first. This will be his 8th attempt. He's made 4. It'll stay at 4. 4 for 8 As Albers with the rebound and gives it off to Cole McClurg, to Cole Richard, over to Connor Smeezing. 5 minutes, a 5-point deficit. McClurg working, uses his body off the mark. Another rebound for Landon Horseman. Michael Turnwald will walk it up exactly halfway through the fourth quarter as the clock goes under 4 minutes. 5-point Ottoville lead. Snipke being guarded by Brogan Steffi and is fouled by Cole Albers. Albers will pick up his second foul. Minster has now exceeded the limit. Would have been a shooting foul anyways. Snipke 1 for 2 from the line. He's a 68% shooter on the season, 1 for 2 tonight. Currently 18 points for the 6'3 senior. Adam Brinkman into the game, replacing Horseman. Ottoville 8-2 on the season. Minster 3-3. And the second free throw is good. Snipke now 19 points on 2 of 4 free throw shooting. Clock running at 3:45. Fourth quarter action. 6-point Ottoville lead. Brogan Steffi starting the Minster offense against man-to-man defense by the Ottoville Big Green. Connor Smeezing dumps it down to Albers. Too much on it. Albers can't save it. Turnover Minster. 3:26 left. As coming out of the game will be Garrett Trentman. He has blood, so he'll probably have to come out or get it stopped. So in for Trentman will be number 25, Ashton Miller. .326 to play. Inbounds to Turnwald. Ottoville breaks the Minster press. Snipke brings Albers away from the basket, goes in, spins, and draws contact against Albers. Had a good angle. Albers' hands were extended from his body. Smart play by Snipke. Be strong with the basketball as he was trying to pivot around. Got contact on Albers, his third foul. Snipke hits the first free throw. He's now 3 for 5 from the line tonight and 20 points. He'll go 3 for 6. The tip, though, into the hands of Brinkman. Ottoville 7-point lead in the basketball as the clock becomes the enemy for the Wildcats. Turnwald to the basket. Turnwald scores. 13 points in the ball game for the 5'10 senior. 9-point deficit, under 3 minutes to play. Smeezing open for 3. No good. Loose ball into the hands of Jace Langhouse, and here come the Ottoville Big Green with now a 9-point lead. Turnwald gets around Smeezing, no good. Rebounded by Smeezing. Brogan Steffi up the court to Richard. His shot was altered by Snipke and off the mark. Rebounded by Snipke. Full timeout will be taken by Ottoville head coach Keith Udendorf with 2:16 to play in the ball game. Ottoville leads Minster 61-52.
We are here, and here, and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
2 minutes, 16 seconds to play in the ball game. NK Telco Sports is pleased to bring you this high school boys basketball game. It's being live streamed and again will be replayed at a later date on NK Telco Sports Facebook or on YouTube. So check those medias for the ball game. Right now it's a 9-point Ottoville lead. Minster got off to a good start early in this ball game, 6-0. Coach Utendorf called timeout and was not real happy at that time. Still shouting instructions with his team up by 9, but definitely the Ottoville Big Green have turned it around here and now opened up a 9-point lead as Minster begins to try to trap and force the action, because Ottoville, I think, will be content to run a lot of clock as they do get a breakthrough in a risk-reward defense. Langhouse, who's been kind of quiet offensively tonight, does get his 4th point and now 11-point lead. Lob into Albers. He gets the basket. And timeout Minster with 1:47 to play. The score now 63-54 as teams exchange buckets. Precision strip timeout on court. We'll take one with them and be right back with 1:47 to play on NK Telco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
63-54 in favor of Ottoville. Ottoville had 7 points in the first quarter. Since that time, they had 23 in quarter 2, 20 in quarter 3, 13 here in quarter 4. So their offense has come to life, and their defense has been very good as they've kind of shut down Minster here in the second half. Minster had 10 points in the third quarter and currently 9 here in the fourth quarter. So a little bit of change of momentum, if you will, but it's been a competitive ball game, and Minster not out of it net yet, but they're going to need some stops, and maybe the best stop might be is put Ottoville on the foul line. Ottoville has struggled a little bit. They were 4 of 9 in the first half. They went 2 of 4 in the third quarter, so that meant they were 6 of 13 entering the fourth. As Minster now will try to trap. Last time Ottoville found a player open and was able to get an easy 2. Snipke goes to the basket. Shot blocked by Albers, rebounded by Snipke. And Minster has been playing tight defense. They're trying to trap. Might have to foul. Clock now at 1:22. Pretty decent ball movement by the Big Green, and there is a foul. That will send Turnwald to the line. He's attempted 7 free throws on the night, making 2. Big Green have already shot 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 free throws here in the quarter. Make that 11 as Turnwald hits the first. Turnwald with 14 points. Short on the second one, so a bit of a break for the Wildcats. They can gain an advantage here with any type of score. McClurg to the basket. Shot was altered, missed, rebounded by the Big Green. Foul with 64 seconds to play as Minster could have used a bucket that possession. They trail by 10. Foul goes against Cole Richard. And Michael Turnwald came in at 70% from the line. His 6th trip to the free throw line tonight. This will be his 11th attempt. He's made 4, and it'll stay at 4. Another offensive rebound and a foul on Minster. So an 11-point lead with 62 seconds to play, and Ottoville doing what it takes to maintain possessions and forcing Minster to foul. That one is good, so he's going 1 for 2 on all of his attempts this half. He went 1 for 2 in the third, and then he's been 1 for 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 times here in the fourth, and they'll stay that way. 12-point deficit. Minster needs offense. They have 1 timeout left. Ball knocked out of bounds off of Minster. Nope, off of Ottoville. So 52 seconds left. Albers with the basketball. Left-handed shot is good. 6 points in the quarter for Albers, 11 in the game. Wildcats will foul with 41 seconds left. They trail by 10. Landon Hurston will go to the line. This will be his 5th trip to the line. He's been 1 for 2 on all 4 previous trips, so he's currently 4 for 8. Make it 4 for 9. Coach Utendorf a little frustrated, I think, at the free throw shooting, as he will sit down and take a big breath, if you will, as Landon Horstman will miss both. So Ottoville has not closed the door yet. Time running out there for the Wildcats. Steffi is fouled in the act of shooting a three-pointer. So that's a break for the Cats. Steffi will get 3 tries with the clock stopped. 34 seconds. Steffi on the season, 88% free throw shooter. He's 1 for 1 tonight. That one is good. His 22nd point. Get 19 at half. 3 here in the fourth quarter, a total of 22. Make it 23. This will cut the lead to 7. Shot is missed off of Ottoville. Coach Utendorf throws his water bottle. I shouldn't say throws it, but gently puts it to the ground. Minster still alive here. They trail by 8 with 34 seconds to play. They do have 1 timeout. Albers to Cole Richard. Loses the handle. Turnover. Minster. Foul immediately by the Cats. And going to the free throw line for 2 shots is Adam Brinkman. 6'2" senior, averaging 5 points a game, has 0 tonight, and has not attempted any free throws. So chance for the senior, Adam Brinkman, to get in the scorebook and put his team up by either 9 or 10. Misses on the first. 28 seconds left. Misses both. Clock moving, 25 seconds. Steffi to the basket, off the glass. Steffi hits the bucket. Timeout called for by the Cats with 19 seconds to play in the ball game. Their final timeout. Your score with 19 seconds to play is Ottoville 66, Minster 60 here on NK Telco Sports.
Hometown Opportunity serves Mercer County, Auglaize County, Darke County, and Shelby County.
The website as a whole is pretty user-friendly. I was able to filter down my options see what types of jobs were out there for me in the area.
It really opened up my eyes to the employer market around here.
We know that our local candidates, a lot of times are our most successful candidates because they want to come here and stay.
It's become the go-to site for anybody looking for a job in the region.
Welcome back to Minster. 19 seconds left in the ball game. Minster has trimmed the lead now down to 6. In this fourth quarter alone, Ottoville has attempted 20 free throws. They've made 8 here just alone in the fourth quarter. Coming into the fourth, they were 6 of 13. So far they are 14 of 33 from the foul line. You've got to expect if Minster does not get a quick steal, immediate, that they will force and make contact to foul Ottoville. Salvage as much time as possible. Ottoville has 3 timeouts left, and they get it in and foul number 33, Keaton Snipke. Snipke, 2, 4, 6. 3 of 6 tonight. So unofficially, I have Ottoville as 14 of 33, well under 50%. They came in at 65% as a team. Snipke for 2 shots. Misses. Second one for Snipke. Also off the mark. McClurg, clock running. He'll go right at the defender. His shot off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Ottoville. And Albers has got hit he got hurt maybe, but appears to be okay as Minster misses the scoring opportunity and forced to foul Jace Langhals, who will go to the line for the first time tonight. Just 9 seconds left, so it looks like the Minster comeback effort will fall short with, I have them down as no timeouts left. And Langhals hits the free throw. And kind of a round of applause from the crowd as Snipke will sit down with 20 points. 7-point Ottoville lead, 67-60. Then they go 1 of 2. Clock running, 8 seconds. Steffi with the basketball. Has his pocket picked. Langhals will hold on to it, and that will be the final score, 67-60 here from Minster. I'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll recap this ball game and pick our NK Telco player of the game for the Minster player here on NK Telco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Welcome back to Minster. My name is Jeff Henshin, putting together our final stats here, sponsored by Grand Lake Health Systems. And we will go through them here shortly as I tally up the final numbers. Again, your final score, 67-60 in favor of Ottoville. And I'm just about ready with our Grand Lake Health Systems stats, post-game stats here, brought to you by Grand Lake Health Systems. For the game, Minster, they connected on 18 two-point shots. They made 5 three-pointers and were 9 of 14 from the foul line for a total of 60 points. For Ottoville, they connected on 17 two-pointers, 6 3-pointers, and were 15 of 37 from the foul line. That included 9 of 24 in the fourth quarter. Of all those shots tonight, never did they go they went 2 for 2 one time in the first quarter. That was by Ashton Miller. Every other attempt was either 0 for 0 or 1 for 2. But the Ottoville Big Green do enough from there and their other offense to hold on for the lead. Again, 15 of 37, though, from the foul line. Individual scoring for Ottoville. Chase Langhouse with 5. 8 from Garrett Trentman. Landon Horseman finishes with 12. Andy Mormon, 2. Michael Turnwald, I believe, 16. Ashton Miller, 2. And Keaton Snipke, 20. For the Minster Wildcats, Ian Holman with 2. Cole McClurg finishes with 12. Cole Richard with 8. Brogan Steffi had 19 and a half, finishes with a total of 25. Cole Albers, 11 points, Minster's total of 60. Your final score, once again, Ottoville 67, Minster 60. In this pretty entertaining basketball game here, the Wildcats come up short. They now have a record of 3-4. Overall, Ottoville took them a little bit to get going, but once they got going, they took the lead and held on. They now raised their record to 9 wins against 2 losses. Before we sign off here, we will pick our NK Telco Player of the Game for the Minster player. And that award tonight goes to Brogan Steffi. Again, a big night for Brogan with 25 points, 19 of those in the first half. Got 6 more in the second half, a total of 25. Congratulations to Brogan Steffi. He is our NK Telco Player of the Game. That will wrap it up here for Minster. For my producer, Austin Ambergy, my name is Jeff Henson. We hope you enjoyed this telecast. Once again, your final score, Ottoville 67, Minster 60. Thank you for watching here on NK Telco Sports.